Hello everyone, Richard Sphere. Let's get going. 7 years of bad luck. That's the what's it called? The achievement. That not an achievement. That we'll be going for. I've decided to change the way I'm going about these ones because I'm going to have to be doing a lot of a similar type, and usually I have to record. I record I make the file and then I record it. But I think it would be a lot easier for me right now if I just show you the process of making the contract, because that way that's more interesting, because it gives me a bit of because it shows a first impression at the achievement rather than showing oh, I already know what to do, just replicate what I've already done. So the nature of this one is that I have to dress up as the... Okay. Let's see, I'll be taking a lockpick. I'm taking a poison syringe. Yeah. Okay. The goal was to have the the goal was to dress up as the fortune teller. There's a couple of and get a target with every type of accident. There's 5 types of accidents. Let me list off which they are and what resources are required to do them. There's fire, which just requires an oil stain of any kind and a spark, which means either a wrench and a motorcycle or a screwdriver and an oil barrel. And a gun. Hell, you don't even need a screwdriver because you can shoot it to get it to leak as well. I have been playing a lot of different games recently, and I am no longer used to playing a third person over the shoulder point of view. Electrocution. That can only be done with a... That can, I think, only be done with a phone booth and a screwdriver. Well, phone booth or water, but there's no electric. There is one electrocutable. Oh, there is also the. Now you are a likely target. That's a propane tanks and a gun once again for the explosion, the third type of accident. When I mentioned the electrocution, I also forgot the one for Strandberg on electrocuting Strandberg. That's also a possibility, yeah. Wait, isn't fallen object also a type of accident? I guess there's 6. Then there's fall. Wait, okay, let's go over them. There's fall, explosion, drowning, fallen object, and burning to death. That's 6 types of accident. Though the only falling object in this level, I think... the cafe sign, I guess, and the moose. I think it's this cafe sign and the moose are the only methods of killing someone with a fallen object in this level. So... that means you're either going to have to get really lucky timing with a specific premeditated guy that you've watched here, or what was I saying? Or go for Strandberg, and I don't think that the what's it called, the ambassador is What was that? What fell there? That's... They'll drag that body into that direction. My point is to let them drag that body, because I can't... Is let them drag that body, because otherwise I'm going to have to... Just let them drag the bodies. And when they start dragging his body, I will be there. I'll follow it into a hopefully enclosed, somewhat enclosed space. That space over there, which I think is where they'll drag him to. Sadly enough, I couldn't guide him to a place that will lead him to be dropped somewhere with closed windows, like a closed door, behind closed doors. So I'll still have the time playing dress up. And he's going to body bag him, and then he's going to start dragging, which is the point. So yeah, going down the list, then there's poison, which you need either rat poison or another emetic poison. I myself am currently going to be using the syringe because while I think I know where to find the regular stuff, the rat stuff, I'm very much afraid that I poison someone and they'll just end up dying. No, not dying. I mean, they'd end up walking away with a different. That they end up going to a trash can to vomit instead of. And I don't want to risk that. It's basically a trade-off between I have to choose between drowning or dropping something. And there's really no reliable way to drop something besides getting. Thank you for putting the fortune tenor, for putting it completely out of sight. That is something I'm very thankful for. Oh, there's some rat poison. Wait, am I too close? Wait. Okay, I'll prioritize electrocution because I know a reliable execution target. We'll come by here eventually.
Sorry, not interested. Whatever you're trying to sell me. Hey, excuse me, you dropped something.
Now let's wait for the... There's a mechanic and he goes around fixing all of those... Let's wait for him. You know what? If that... Look, if that's close enough by... Then the one in there is definitely close enough by that if that's far enough away... Oh. I think it's you. Wait for him to get electrocuted. Yeah, he's going to the... Go for it. Yeah, they found the body.
Heard anything from anybody else? Over.
Oh god. That's not working. Restart. Okay. Here's the thing. The trick is gonna be to make the explosion last, because the explosion attracts attention more than any other form of of accident. Okay. There, that should do it. He's dead. His costume's gonna be dragged out. And he's gonna start body dragging. Kind of a thankless task, but hey.
Hello, sir.
You don't want to know.
What? Sorry, don't mind little old me. Excuse me, I think you dropped something.
Target in sight. Hey, Aladdin, get over here. Who the hell do you think you are?
Oh. It all ends up depending on where they stack the body precisely. That's the That's a problem. This is a problem. It's becoming a pretty big one.
Take a beautiful lamp and let me make a good price for you.
Salam, please. Find land. Stay safe.
Please forgive me.
Berserk. It's a single bomb. If I was going berserk, you'd know it, okay? I'm just saying. There'd be at least 10 times this many bounties. And that one didn't take out more than 3 or something, right?
What should we do? If Crystal Dawn get involved, should we take action? Matters of national security, but sir, you need clearance to pass through.
This area here, there's like bomb, like fire. Heaven. An extra set of scissors. That's acceptable.
Need to work out more.
Oh, that's not the one I'm looking for.
Assalamu alaikum.
Let's see him drag them. Let's wait. Oh god, this is taking a while. Oh no, he's not going around the corner.
Sir, please conduct yourself in an orderly fashion.
Yes. Okay, that one's going last.
No one. Ah, thank you. Closer, closer, please. I won't bite. Just arrived, or have you been here long? Carpets, carpets. The most beautiful carpets in Morocco.
No, no,
Viggo Hofstad Andersen. I think he should turn around, walk. Did I make it to that? I think I have it. Now here I'll wait. Wait for him to pass me by. Go on. Okay.
Hey, did you see who was inside?
No, who, sister?
That code went out with on.
There. Because I think it's at least worth a shot. On the other side, this is a path. There is a path over there that leads to the. Yeah. There's. Yeah, she's going to that. She's going to that. To the voice past it, isn't she?
Welcome, sir. It's the fortune teller.
Okay, I have found. I have found a drowning target. Bashir Lubaid Sarkis.
Look, I'm not a tourist, so leave me alone.
That's a fall and that's a drown. That leaves 2 accidents unaccounted for, specifically electrocution. 3 accidents, 3 out of 6 left unaccounted for. I can't click them now that they're in the body bag, so I'll have to click target him before he gets body bagged, which means that I will definitely have to be here.
Salam, what would you like? Pick a beautiful lamp and let me make a good price for you.
Riyasat Hussain. He will electrocute himself, leaving me with but a single with two things to do. Going after my next target.
I see the future and Pat, I see you turning around and walking away. You're not coming through here. See how hard it is to do your job. Friends.
Wait for one of them to turn around. Just to be on the safe side. I think you're it. I think it's him. Yeah, he's a smoker. Wait for him to stop smoking here, go there and start smoking there before he starts smoking there. Ayo. Let's double check that Terry Strong does burn. I mean, I already know that he's flammable. The question is just if he burns. Apparently he only burns when he's done smoking. I think it's because I think it's not because of lighting the fumes, but because he drops the cigarette. Okay. 5, 4. That leaves me with one more target. One more kill. Preferably a simple but effective type of kill. Well, guess what? Propane tank. And the only type of accident that puts me at risk of detection. So let's find an area where I am not at risk of detection. Wait a second.
Fortune teller.
Helga, you're still here. Yes. Oh, Oh. Those heaters are only here at the night version of the map. I'm sorry. I thought those heaters were here. And I could have knocked someone out underneath those heaters and then shot the heater, but heater's not here. Kinda makes you abandon the whole notion.
You want a hat? It's the fortune teller.
Hello? False alarm. We're good.
What's your step, clown? Say what? What the hell was that?
There. 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 That should do it. That was a bit harder. Took a bit longer.
Nope, nope. Leave me alone.
But they were all done relatively stealthily. That was... And without getting too much of a fuss. Should be doable if you use those targets specifically. See you all later.